Every few nights, entire elephant families walk into this mountain and disappear. What they do inside took science decades to believe. 12 hours earlier, in the valley below, the family this story follows, led by a matriarch with 50 years of maps. The problem hides in the grass itself. This volcanic soil grows food with almost no salt, and elephants cannot live saltless. Daytime brings the usual staff, white egrets riding grey backs. Clearing the insects a giant skin collects by the thousand. Then the family spar, mud, sunscreen, insect armor, and skincare in one. The treatment every elephant prescription starts with. But mud fixes the outside only. At sunset, the matriarch rumbles once, turns uphill, and the salt pilgrimage begins. Kitum Cave runs more than 150 meters into the volcano, and elephants carved much of it. For thousands of years, families have mined these walls tusk stroke by tusk stroke, deepening the mountain one generation at a time. Tonight they continue. Why walk into a mountain? Because these walls hold what the valley lacks: sodium-rich mineral salts concentrated in the volcanic rock. For an elephant, salt runs nerves, muscles, and milk. This cave is not shelter and not mystery. It is the region's only pharmacy. And then the only mining on Earth done by Tusk. She drives the point into the sea with levers, and rock cracks loose in the dark. The sound has filled this cave for thousands of years. Giants quarrying medicine from the inside of a volcano. The calf gets his first mining lesson. His tusks are years away, so his mother drops salt fragments where his trunk can find them, and he learns the taste that will pull him up this mountain for the next 6 decades. And the family is not alone down here. Deeper shapes move in the dark. Buffalo licking the walls, a bushbuck at the rubble, all drawn by the same hunger. Inside the pharmacy, an unwritten truce holds. Nobody fights in the Salt Cathedral. But this pharmacy has a price, and the family knows exactly where it is. A deep crevice splitting the cave floor, invisible in the blackness. Young elephants have been lost to it. Tonight, the calf's curiosity is wandering exactly the wrong direction. The trumpet detonates the darkness. The matriarch reaches him in seconds, reads the crevice by touch, and answers the mountain with 50 years of technique. Her trunk locks around his body, her broken tusk braces the rim, and she lifts him out of the earth. While the calf calms, look at what surrounds this family. Every wall carries tusk grooves, thousands of them cut by ancestors who mined here before maps existed. If stories carved this deep amaze you, subscribe. Hidden alliances and ancient rituals are all we film. How does she navigate a mountain's insides in total blackness? Memory. Elephant matriarchs carry mental maps refined over decades. Water, roots, dangers, and this caves every turn. Researchers found families led by the oldest females simply survive more. Age is the asset. Bellies full of mountain, the family turns for the exit, and the distant entrance appears, a coin of moonlight at the end of the black. But the matriarch slows before the threshold. 50 years have taught her what likes to wait outside pharmacy. A spotted hyena clan works the slope below the entrance, because clans here have learned what caves produce, tired families, and calves that wander. They read the elephants emerging the way wolves read a herd, and they mark the smallest shape immediately. Then the fortress simply walks. Hyenas probe the flanks, and meet a rotating wall of legs and tusks. And when the boldest one presses too close, the matriarch answers, ears spread to full sail, a scream of a trumpet and a charge. The family descends through the graying forest as night lets go, salt heavy and unhurt, the calf still glued to his mother's leg. Behind them, the mountain keeps its black doorway open. The pharmacy never closes. It only waits for the next family. Morning restores the day staff. Egrets drop onto salt-dusted backs. The wallow refills its appointment book, and the calf naps against his mother with sodium finally running his growing nerves. The outside crew and the inside pharmacy, holding one family between them. And the salt hunger rules far beyond this mountain. In the Alps, ibex climb near vertical dam walls for mineral licks. In the Amazon, hundreds of parrots mob clay cliffs every dawn. Wherever land runs, salt pour, animals invent impossible journeys. Chemistry writes the bravest itineraries. We remember the tusk cracking rock in blackness, the trunk that lifted a sun out of the earth, the charge that split the night. But the truest image is quieter, a 50-year map, walking a family through a mountain and bringing every heartbeat home. In 40 years, tonight's frightened calf will stand at that same threshold with his own family behind him, reading the night air the way she does now. The cave will still be there. The map survives the mapmaker. That is how elephants defeat time. So when someone tells you elephants are just big, tell them about the ones that mine. Tusk-carved tunnels, memory maps in total darkness, a truce among strangers at the salt, and a mountain slowly hollowed by 10,000 years of family medicine runs. A matriarch who mines with a broken tusk, a calf lifted out of the earth, and a mountain hollowed by family medicine. If the wild's hidden rituals amaze you, subscribe to nature's cleaners. Ancient alliances like this one are all we film. And in a few nights, somewhere down the valley, another matriarch will lift her head at dusk, rumble once, and turn her family toward the mountain. The path is worn smooth by 10,000 years of the same decision. The pharmacy light never goes out. Tonight our calf sleeps in the grass with salt in his blood and a mountain in his memory, the first pages of his own map already written. Thank you for watching Nature's Cleaners. We will see you at the next Hidden Alliance. Somewhere inside that darkness right now, a tusk is touching a wall carved by an ancestor, and the oldest mine on Earth is quietly growing deeper. Some doors, once a family learns them, are never forgotten. Good night from the Salt Mountain.